Thank you, Governor. And next we have Nebraska Governor Pete Ricketts.
Thank you very much, Governor Abbott, for hosting us here today. And I want to start by thanking the men and women of the Customs and Border Patrol. They are heroes helping to secure our nation's border here, and they need to be supported. So thank you to them. I also want to thank all the National Guard and law enforcement folks who are also doing the same. So can we give them a round of applause too, please? Thank you. President Biden thinks that he can ignore this humanitarian and security crisis and it will go away. But we are here today to shine a light on what is going on here at the southern border and how it is impacting all of our states, not just the state of Texas. And that's why we put forward this 10-point plan that Governor Abbott kicked off for us and my other colleagues had highlighted. I'm going to round out a couple more of the points that we're asking for as part of this overall plan that we know will work to help us stem this mass migration into our country. One of the things the Biden administration must do is end the catch and release program. This was an Obama-era program that was terminated under the Trump administration and restarted again under the Biden administration. What this does is just incentivize people to come across the border illegally because they are then released. And that is creating a crisis not only here at the border, but health hazards across our country. So if you think about what's going on here, as reports have shown, 18% of the families that are coming here illegally and being released are testing positive for coronavirus, COVID-19. And when it comes to the unaccompanied minors, that's 20%. In fact, I think there's a report out there that shows that the Biden administration may have placed up to 40,000 COVID positive people into our cities here in the United States. What the Biden administration needs to do is stop this policy and then resource the judicial system to be able to expedite these cases. There is a record over 1 million people that are waiting to get their cases heard. As we heard earlier today from Brandon Judd in our briefing, this can take 2 years before their court case comes back up again. And that's if they show back up. So the Biden administration must take steps to end this catch and release program. And then also, the Biden administration must properly resource this border. That means they need to resource more for Customs and Border Patrol and the National Guard. Now look, folks, this is not new. 4 previous administrations have deployed National Guard troops to the border to be able to help out with this crisis down here. The Biden administration needs to call up more soldiers to be able to do that. They can do that under Title 10 so that the states don't bear the cost. That's what the proper role of the federal government is. But because they have failed to properly resource this border, states like Nebraska have stepped up. Earlier this summer, we provided the state of Texas with some of our state troopers to be able to come out and help out with some of the law enforcement. And let me tell you, folks, the stories are just heart-wrenching. When I was talking to Captain Jason Scott, who led our mission, he was talking about how most of the people they encountered coming across the border illegally surrendered to them because of the dire conditions they were in. They wanted the help. He talked about a 2-year-old who had been in the desert for 2 weeks with no food. This is the humanitarian crisis that is going on right here in the state of Texas. The president must act. He cannot continue to ignore this humanitarian and security crisis any longer. And he has seen that we, the states, have a 10-point plan that will address this, and we know, as Brandon Judd was talking about earlier, it will work because it's worked before. We're calling on the president to act to end this crisis. Thank you.
Thank you.